How's it all, you beautiful people in the world watching this? This is Emmerman65 to you all, and I'm so sorry for not making videos for a little while. It's because I've been busy working. Yeah, I've got a job. And I was thinking of ideas and that, and I actually was watching Glow Vegan. I'm actually subscribed to her. She's a very popular YouTuber, but the problem is, like, I want to bring up veganism. Now, I know a lot of people have their reasons for becoming vegetarians or vegan based off family or even first-hand experience. But there is reasons why I say that veganism is not a good thing to have in our type of environment and all that. Here's the reasons. Now, I'm not going against veganism. This is to Glow Vegan. If she watches the video, I'm not going against veganism. I'm not. I see a lot of people have their reasons on why they want to be this because they feel like it's not right for them and all that. I do understand. But this is my opinion. Veganism is basically where you're taking away all animal products. Now here's the problem. Meat, milk and all that are big sources of protein and calcium and other vitamins to the body. Now, basically, let's see the human body as basically a food pyramid. There's the fats, there's the there's the fats, the proteins, the calcium, the vitamins, and the sugars. Now, the sugars are no problem. We want to take away sugars and that. We want to keep it to a medium glucose level. But anyway, yeah, I learned that from consumers. Anyway, if you take away the two main sources of protein and calcium, that's going to be a huge problem for your body. First of all, let's go into calcium. Now, there is soy milk, there is soy cheese, there's a lot of vegan products of these, but they have a low or even zero amount of calcium. Yeah, I just did this. But yeah, they have a zero amount of calcium, or even just half, and that's not good for the body. The bones in our bodies need calcium. They need calcium and vitamins to keep strong, to keep them good, to keep them movement in that. That's why a lot of people who don't have a lot of calcium in their bodies, in their bones, end up getting diseases like osteoporosis and that. Yeah, basically like that. If I wasn't drinking enough calcium in that, my bones would hurt each time I would close my fingers, each time I would walk and that. Because because loss of calcium makes the bones thin and weak and unable to function properly. You'll feel pain, unseparable feeling, and everything. Now, I know there's sources of calcium, but I do have found out that up to 50 to 70% of the population which are vegans have to go to doctors and pharmacists and buy pills for calcium, proteins, and other vitamins to keep their body functioning, even going to the doctor and getting injections for it. I've seen a lot of people who are vegans end up going through stages of basically body starts to thin and all that. And even with proteins, yes, proteins you can find in a lot. You can find it in crickets and other bugs, but who's gonna really eat bugs in the open world? That it's the 2000s. It's the 21st century, basically. And there are beans in that, but not a lot of people are gonna have a bean-based diet, because also beans can also put on weight in that. And also they also have to get injections in that, because without a lot of protein in the body starts to eat the muscle in the body. That's why a lot of vegans that you see today have they're mostly skinny people who are vegans, mostly because bone mass maybe not as weak, but some of them actually go through a stage of anorexia, unable to move, get cold in that, because they're not eating a lot of protein or even calcium in their bodies. Now, this is my opinion in that. But in a survival situation, let's say a plane crashes and they need to find food. Now, if there was if there were two different types of people, a vegan and a normal person. I'm not saying vegan is not different, but basically what I'm saying is a vegan and a daily eater, basically a person who eats meat and vegetables. The person who would eat vegetables and meat would survive way longer than the vegan, because the vegan would base them on eating just vegetables and that, or basically crack and start eating meat. They don't have a way of finding food in a way, because not a lot of like places like the rainforest and that have like resources like finding vegetables or even fruit, because it's very difficult to find freaking a coconut in the freaking Sahara. And I know, like, let's say a meat eater kills a snake. He'll be able to survive because a vegan wouldn't want to eat that snake. He will eat it. He'll be filled with food, enough energy, and keep on going, while the vegan will feel exhausted and end up dying in the process. Water can only get you so far. You do need food. Second reason. Most vegans actually, some vegans end up becoming very hungry. Some people end up getting very moody and that, because without like meat products and all that, or even bread. I've heard a lot of vegans going against bread now for some reason. They end up becoming very hungry. They don't eat much. They feel like starved and that, and start to feel like insecure. They hate everyone around them and everything. I'm not saying Glow Vegan is against anyone. This isn't directly to her. This isn't to her. This isn't to vegans. This is what I've seen. I've seen a lot of vegans in that becoming angry and all that. Sorry, had to help the family. Basically also, I've seen a lot of vegans, and you know there are stereotypes, but people like to say meat is murder. And this is another. I'm not a man who basically. I'm not a Bible basher. As I said in my videos, I'm not a Bible basher. But in the Bible, it says, "Do not make what I have made unclean." And God made chickens and all of these type of foods, like livestock, to be eaten and to basically nurture us. I mean, on the freaking Last Supper, they didn't eat all vegetables in that. They ate meat, they ate vegetables, they ate a lot. I don't know, I wasn't born there. But anyway, and my fourth reason, and this is my reasons. I was born in a family where we ate meat and all that. And now look, my brother and us, we work out every day. We keep it strong. I may not be the biggest, I have a gut, but I'm a healthy person. I'm in a healthy way. I've got muscle in that, like right here, may not be seen, but I do have muscle. I played rugby and all that, and I kept a healthy diet. Even today, I don't eat a lot of sugars. I don't drink a lot of milk and that, but I do keep my calcium intake. I eat whatever food that's possible with calcium in that, because that's what the body needs, what the bone needs. Without calcium, our bones are basically deteriorating. The teeth start to go yellow and everything. I mean, yes, vegans have found a way to do this and that. But here's a scenario. 3 people. A man who usually only eats meats and not a lot of other foods like vegetables and that. Second, a vegan who has turned away meat and everything and has done with only vegetables and that. And then there's the third person, a man who has a healthy diet of eating meat, vegetables, and basically keeping to his food pyramid. Now, the person who only eats meat will end up suffering from heart disease, becoming obese, and even basically in a way dying at like an early age. With vegans, they might end up getting osteoporosis, muscle deficiency, and all that, because the body starts to eat the muscle. Well, the man with a healthy diet will live on for a long time, because they will eat enough meat, eat enough proteins in that, like meats, beans, and that, and still be healthy. And eat, and all that, eating vegetables, and not eat too much of one thing. This will basically show that they have shown that it's basically what I'm saying is, if you want to be vegan, you can be vegan. If you want to be just a meat eater, you can be a meat eater. But in my opinion, the best type of diet is a diet where you eat equal amounts of the foods. I know there are reasons why people want to be vegans and that, but this is my opinion on saying all this. I am a person who has eaten vegetables, meats, and that, and I'm still doing that, and I'm still here today. I may have a gut, I may have a chin, but I'm basically at a healthy weight where I can be happy and healthy and everything. To Glow Vegan, I'm not saying you're not healthy in that. I see that you're a very vibrant person, and I love your videos. I actually want to try making some of your delicious dishes, like that ice cream, banana ice cream. But I'm just saying this is my opinion. If you do want to make a comment down below, you can, or you can just ignore the video. This is Emmerman65 to you all. I hope you guys have a great day. To all the vegans out there, keep going with your own thing. Just find a way to get calcium and protein into your bodies. And to all of my meat eaters out there, they can take our electricity. This is to all the South Africans. They can take our electricity, but they can't take our braai. We will eat meat, boerewors, steaks, and everything. This is all to my South African friends and all my American, Australian, wherever you are. This is Emmerman65 signing out. Peace. Bye.